Sorry, my camera went out. But this is number 9 in the other series, Wolf at the Door. And this is a 3.94. This will be going to the library. Number 9 in the other series. Next I have Christine Feehan. Man, I used to be a big fan of Christine Feehan. I think I bought all of the books in this. This is a series too. I don't know what series this is, but I had most of her books, and I'm not going to give this away because I think I bought all of the books in the Carpathian series. This is Dark Destiny by Christine Feehan. This is book number, let's see what this is. I think I had all of these. Look at here. Those are all the books. I think I had most all of them. Most all of them. We probably run across some of them here. I think I'm gonna keep them. This is was published in July 2004, and I think I mentioned before, like if I get hooked on a series or something, you know, you read it so much till finally all the books start sounding the same. That's why I quit reading them, because all of them start sounding the same to me about the Carpathians, and they were vampires. Let me read a little bit of back of this. Let's see, is her picture in here or anything? Yeah, here she is. Christine Feehan. Back in the day. I read a little bit of her synopsis, about her right here. I live in the beautiful mountains of Lake County, California. I have always loved hiking, camping, rafting, and being outdoors. I've also been involved in the martial arts for years. I hold a third-degree black belt, instructing a Korean karate system, and have taught self-defense. I am happily married to a romantic man who often inspires me with his thoughtfulness. We have a yours, mine, and our family, claiming 11 children as our own. I have always written books, forcing my 10 sisters to read every word, and now my daughters read and help me edit my manuscript. It is fun to take all the research I have done on wild animals, raptors, vampire, weather, and volcanoes, and put it together with romance. Yeah, because the Carpathian, I think it's set off in the mountains somewhere. The settings for her books are set off in the mountains somewhere. I'll read a little bit of this. Masters of the darkness, searching through eternity for a mistress of the light. Her childhood had been a nightmare of violence and pain until she heard his voice calling out to her, golden and seductive, the voice of an angel. He had shown her how to survive, taught her to use her unique gifts, trained her in the ancient art of hunting the vampire, yet he could not bend her to his will. He could not summon her to him, no matter how great his power. As she battled century-old evil in a glittering labyrinth of caverns and crystals, he whispered in her mind, forging an unbreakable bond of trust and need. Only with him can she find the courage to embrace the seductive promise of her. I might go back. I'm going to keep all of these. If I come across any more, I'm going to keep all these books, the Carpathian books, and I'm gonna go back and read them again because I don't forgot some of them, but I know I bought most of them. And this is Christine Feehan, Dark Destiny. So let's see what Goodreads thought about that. Oh, this is book 1, so yeah, I'm keeping this. This is book 1 in the Dark series. Maybe this is not about the Carpathian. Maybe it has something to do with them a little bit. I don't know. But this is called the Dark. Oh, this is not book 1. This is book number 11. I need to get it together. This is book number 11 in the Dark series. I know she had a Carpathian series too. I don't know. Was it called the Dark series? I'm not for sure. But I know I've read a lot of books by her. And I'm going to keep this. Any books I have by Christine Feehan, I'm going to keep them. Especially if they're dealing with either the Dark series or the Carpathian series. I have no idea. But either one, I'm going to keep it. So I will be keeping this. And this got a 4.31. So I will be keeping this one. Next I have Evelyn Rogers' Second Opinion. And this is a love spell, contemporary romance, and this was published. This is a leisure paranormal romance, and this is like I said, this is by Love Spell Second Opinion by Evelyn Rogers. Let's see when this was published. Here, this was published back in 1999. And let's read the back of it. Let me see if they have her picture in here. Yeah, here she is, Evelyn Rogers. I'm not going to read any more of their biography because it takes too long. I'll just show you the picture. Evelyn Rogers. Did I have another book by Evelyn Rogers? Cause it looked like I saw. No, I think that was Faith Ashley. They kind of favor a little bit. And that's Evelyn Rogers. Let's read a little bit of this. What Dr. Charlotte Hamilton needed was a second opinion. Her ex-husband had hurled the insult at her the moment their divorce was final, and the blow to the attractive doctor's self-esteem left her wanting to prove him wrong. Drowning her sorrows in a margarita, she found herself flirting with a sandy-haired hunk at the bar. She wasn't the one-night stand type, but suddenly they were in a hotel room where, with his expert touch and stunning sexy body, he proved her anything but lousy. But what she wrote off as a one-night stand, Sam Blake saw as the beginning of something wonderful. In that one night, the handsome sports writer was smitten. Sure, the sex was stellar and their attraction was magnetic whenever they were together, but Sam would do anything to make the stubborn Dr. Hills even deny his own urges until she agreed to an old-fashioned date, and he was determined to give her the second opinion she really needed, not of sex, but of true love. That sounds interesting. I think I read this, but it's been a while. I'm going to keep it. It sounded good. I like the synopsis. I think I read this. I'm going to read it again. Maybe it'll jog my memory. But whether this is a 3-star or a 4-star, I'm going to keep it. So I'm not even going to look it up. I'm going to keep this one. That synopsis sounded good. I'm going to keep it. Next I have Stardust Dream. I'm going to keep this too. I've read this by Marilyn Campbell. And this is published by Topaz Romance, and this looks like it's a paranormal, but I've read this before. I really enjoyed it, so I will be keeping it. Stardust Dream by Marilyn Campbell's, and I wrote good in it, but I'm gonna keep it. I like Marilyn Campbell. When was this published? This was published in 1993. And I will be keeping that. I'm not even going to read the back of it because I'm going to keep it. That's a keeper. Next I have Julie Garwood. This is a keeper too. Love Julie Garwood. This is The Secret. This is a historical by Julie Garwood. And I'm not going to read the back of this either. But we can go. Oh, let me see what's a picture in here of the author of this book. Yeah, here she is. Marilyn Campbell. Now these are not up-to-date pictures because these books are old. All of these are old. I think I mentioned that. So this is when they were back in the day. These are back in the day pictures. And this is Julie Garland. Let's see when this was published. Back in 1992. And all the books that I say I'm going to keep, I'm going to go back and read them. And when I read them, if I don't feel the same way about them that I read when I read them back in the day, yeah, I will be getting rid of them. But for now, I'm going to keep them. Let's see if she's in the back of here. Here's an old picture of her, Julie Garwood. I bought a lot of Julie Garwood historical. I'm a big fan of hers back. I was a big fan of hers back in the day. Next I have Dark Secret by Christine Feehan. Now this is another one. This is the Carpathian. Here you go. So it was a Carpathian novel. So that's the dark novel. So this is the Carpathian novel, Dark Secrets. And this is by Jove. And here's a picture. Let's see when this was. See, she had here's the whole family tree of the Carpathians. Yeah, it was a lot going on. I just read myself out of the Carpathian. There you go. There's another look at the family tree there. Oh, it don't even have when this. They got any when this was published. Let's look through here and see. When was this published? Oh, here we go. This is 2005, and I will be keeping this. This is part of the Carpathian, so I will be keeping this. I'm not even gonna read it, but I will be keeping this. This is Dark Secret. Let's see what I'm gonna look this up. I said I was gonna. I think I mentioned that I'm gonna keep it. I'm not even gonna look it up on Goodreads, but I want to see what book this was in the series. See, here it is. So this is it said a Carpathian novel, but on Goodreads it got it as the Dark series. So I guess I don't know. But you see right there where it said Carpathian novel. So I guess this is part of the Dark series. So this is book number 12 in the Carpathian Dark series. I'm just gonna say Carpathian Dark series. This is book number 12, and I will be keeping it. And so I'll put those two together. I think this was a Dark Destiny was number 11, and Dark Secret is number 12. So I put those two together. Next I have Kathleen Nance in More Than Magic. And this is a love spell romance. And I think this is a paranormal too. I don't think I want to keep this one. I don't know. I'm going to read the back of it and see. Let's see here. This is published back in 1999. Let's see. We have here's Kathleen Nance. Read a little bit of this. Darius, he was as beautiful, as mesmerizing, as dangerous as a man could be. His dark, star-kissed eyes promised exquisite joys. Yet it was common knowledge he had no intention of taking a wife, ever. Sex and sensuality would never ensnare Darius, for he was their master, but magic could. Knowledge of his true name would give a mortal woman power over the arrogant Dujin. And an age-old enemy had carefully baited the trap. Alluring yet innocent, Isis Montgomery would snare his attention, and the spell she'd been given would bind him to her. But who can plot the path of a whirlwind or control a force that is even more than magic? No, it didn't catch my attention, so I will be giving this one away. So let's look on Goodreads and see what this got on Goodreads. There it is. And this is book number 2 in the Dungeon. I hope I pronounced that right. Genie? Is it Genie spelled with a D? I don't I'm not for sure, but this is book number 2 in the series. But I'm not going to keep it, and it has a 3.81, so I will be giving this to the library. And this is Kathleen Nance, More Than Magic. That'll go to the library here. Somebody ordered this. I guess they didn't want it. And this is Linda Howard. See, I told you I had some of her books when she wrote for Silhouette. This is Silhouette Intimate Moments, book number 177. But I'm going to start keeping her books, so I'm not going to put this on Amazon. If I got it on there, I'm going to take it out, but I don't think I have it on there. But I wrapped it up like somebody wanted it and they didn't get it. So I'm going to look on there and see that I put it on there, but I don't think so. Maybe I just wrapped it up because it's an old book, and I'm not going to unwrap it. But this is book number 177. Linda Howard, Diamond Bay. I will be keeping it because it's Linda Howard from back in the day, and I'm not going to get rid of it. So I keep that one. Next I have Awaiting the Moon by Donna Lee Simpson. And this is Barkley Sensation, historical romance. I think this is a paranormal. It looked paranormal. You got the wolf here. And let's see when this was published. I'm gonna see can I make through this top layer here without my camera going out. This is this was published in 2006. See, is there a picture of Donna in here? Donna Lee? Nope, there's no picture. But I will. I like this cover. You got a castle here, and you got the moon with the wolf walking in the foreground here. Let me read a little bit of this. When the carriage conveying her to Wolfram Castle, nearly upset on the frozen road, Elizabeth catches a moonlit vision of a naked young woman fleeing into the forest, pursued by a man on horseback. It is said that werewolves roam these woods, but Elizabeth is a woman of spirit and intelligence, not a woman to be frightened by bedtime story. Okay, this sounds interesting. What alarms her more is her immediate and powerful attraction to her new employer, Count Nicholas von Wolfram. I think that's his last name, Wolfram. She knows from experience that a woman gives in to physical impulses at her peril. Elizabeth's task is to shape the Count's sulky young niece into a suitable bride for an English earl. But with the air outside the castle curled by wolf howls, and on the inside rippling with family tension, she finds herself struggling to impart more like some in my throat, sorry. She finds herself struggling to impart more discretion than she herself possesses. I think I'm gonna keep this one. That sounding interesting. I'm gonna have to give this a try. Awaiting the moon. Yeah, that first part of that synopsis got my attention. I was like, yeah. So I will be keeping this one to read, because I don't think I've read it before, but I will keep it. I'm not gonna even look at the rating on this. And this is a paranormal historical. Next I have Virginia Henley, Ravish. I read quite a few of Virginia Henley also. And let's see when this was published. Let's see who published this. This Signet historical romance. Let's see when this was published. Back in, let's see, where is it? 2002. I will be keeping this too, because it's a old Virginia Henley, and I like Virginia Henley, so I will be keeping this. Not even going to read the back of it. Next I have Constant O'Day Flannery, Shifting Love, and this is a, oh, it don't tell, tour romance. I don't know if this is going to be historical, or it looked kind of mysterious there, don't it? With her like in the curtains or something, or some kind of sheer lace or something. Shifting Love. Let's read the back of that. Well, first off, and then got a blurb from Nora Roberts. She proved that love is timeless. Is this gonna be a time travel? I don't know. Let's look in here and see when this was published. This was 2004. See, do we have a picture of the author? Yes, we do. There's a picture of her. And let's read the back of this. Maggie O'Shea knows that because of her dark past, there's no place for love in her life. She owns a successful store in Philadelphia where she uses her special gift to help the people she meets. Though this doesn't fulfill her, she is content most of the time. Entrepreneur Julian McDonald runs an empire. He's rich, cynical, bored, and not interested in relationship. He was in love once, but since her death, there's been no space in his heart for anyone else. Maggie knows as soon as she meets Julian that she could fall in love with him, but a secret society devoted to bringing the world back into balance has a mysterious agenda for Julian, and doesn't care about the heart wish of a vulnerable shift-shapter. Oh, this sounds interesting. I don't know. I might have to keep this one too. Sound interesting. I think I'm going to keep it. I don't remember reading it, but I'm going to keep it because it did sound interesting. And I can't tell if it's a historical or contemporary or what. She says, because it says she owned a store in Philly. Maybe it's contemporary. But I'm going to keep it and find out.